Megwa kinuamdan dawem dameng kilwen minwa.
Talanginan ikagwem shkama.
You are watching Finding Our Talk.
Vous regardez Parler pour survivre.
Tinik kanapu.
Chitawan na ungkawana.
Leng tenes payo.
Hi, and welcome to Finding Our Talk. I'm your host, Paul Chaput. There are few Native communities that can boast of a 100% fluency rate. Today we'll visit one such community, Shefferville, home to the Naskapi Nation. In June 1956, the Naskapi left Fort Chimo, which is now called Kuujjuaq, to settle in the mining town of Shefferville. They'd been promised health care and education for their children and decent housing in return for the move. The men found work with the iron ore mining companies that had recently opened in the region. The Naskapi Nation chose to build their community in Kawawachikamach, 15 kilometers northeast of Shefferville. They had hunted and fished there in the past, so this was familiar territory. In 1979, the Naskapi Development Corporation received a one-time compensation paid under the Northeastern Quebec Agreement. Thanks to the creation of this corporation, the preservation of the traditional culture and the language have become a source of pride for the entire population. George Guanish works for the Naskapi Development Corporation. He sits on the committee appointed to oversee translations and the publication of books produced in consultation with elders and other community members.
So tell us, what do you do here?
I assist the dentist when she comes, and I translate the old people when they don't understand. And I have to tell them what have to be done.
The project to increase Native content in the schools was instituted in the 70s. It received the full-fledged support of researchers like Bill Jencevic, who lived in Kawawachikamach for 10 years. He helped create the syllabics language software essential to produce educational materials. Sandy Robinson, a Cree from Manitoba, met his Naskapi wife during his student days. He decided to follow her back to her home and has been living in Kawawachikamach ever since. It's been 20 years, and for the past 5 years, he's been the principal here.
Naskapi is the first and the dominant language of the school. And then we teach English from grade 3 and up. And from grade 4, they start to learn French. So after grade 4, they're learning 3 languages. And all through high school, they learn English most of the time, with some courses in French as well.
Siazi Swapi collaborates with George Guanish to produce teaching materials for use by teachers as well as students.
Ispesen der en, der går ned til niche. Grade 2, ispesen. Gå, når der går til, når der 3, gør ispesen 6. Når der er English, jeg skal du meget noget. Men skal tage, du går ned i Naskapi, jeg skal du meget noget, der er 3, 4, 5. Minutter med Naskapi, skal du meget noget. English, skal du meget noget, skal Naskapi. Kaya precies i French.
Jagan ka tu tu mak. Jagan niyo jo asus ka tu mak noch.
Nutimi itun. Nutimi ti yo kaitet. Kaya anguna wasa ti watumaganot kaya chaskatumaganot. Kaya chaji nestobatas Naskapi utimunio kaya Chachi imitats. Chas kutumaganot ya chitasuna. Kaya colors. Kaya tatapan nutum chagan tatapan ay snakats kaya tatapan ay snihata chagan ay iuimuna. Kaya pishuma kaya chishuka. Chitasuna mi math. Isnihat much English go chitasuna chinan. Gangyo yo itumaganot was kian kumuna yapits. For example, it's now big. This land is my land. Isnihato agaxes yunkumuna notes. Go ninan chan ji translate nji dan. Ja shustana Naskapi nji stan kian Naskapi I chigishitaws ne wasit nagmuda. Nuju wasitcha pukutaws ne Naskapi ay mitats kaya amsnejats. Kaya chuatos ni msneigni wasit. Chuatos ni ukawa msneigni. Mstidata kuno kaya isnagon jajinantam tupats. Chakanta onitiza. Ako ni moeder ni als het docent kaya als we iets was te zijn.
We have a program where parents and elders are invited into the classrooms to join our students with special activities. And we also have throughout the year the opportunity for elders to come and participate in various programs. We encourage our teachers to involve the elders as much as possible. And we have, in the last few years, an elder on staff who is available for explaining traditions and their culture.
All those working to maintain culture and language consult Joe Guanish for his knowledge which he received from his parents. He is an important figure for the whole community, and his teachings are highly valued by his students.
We have on On a yearly basis, we send out all the grade 6 students for a period of 1 week to spend time with the elders. And the elders teach them all kinds of ways to survive on the land, and they explain their history and they tell legends. And just, they're part of being a Naskapi the way it used to be for that 1 week period. It gives good feeling to people, and it's something that we have no problems accommodating.
Agnes Mackenzie has been teaching for 27 years. She began as a supplementary teacher and today teaches second grade.
Tena Naskapini, nede moktanin midmandi. Gui samuyan gui tabut manjit kod manjan. Nana stuaden bani nukstet Naskapi meigen. Mani eagne homiana. Eunjis beguit mukjanda nde du zamanin skot modman. Jam den skot mod Naskapi skot mod.
All the Naskapi people, including young children, speak their language.
I see one also we know sket uti mono sendogo pujwan miot ko te no mono sendogo e wo de bunia na de mane no sko do manat me de je bitche nsta te do sa nom ste so man bon no da sko man no ta de judin stat mat ya de hem go yat ndo ma nem ste so gente ni ti conta che snu de veni no Snootje staat op die mono. Kinde kasnoit no dat staan niet mon. Po agne hom no. Maar hoe de agne hot skot mondo man was dat ook de bedo komani agne hom het ma. En die mamoet dat op agne hom. Po senden je gewoon dat. On in die mon gini.
The elders have always been those who possessed the teachings of the ancestors and whose wisdom allowed future generations to preserve certain ritual practices. Gradually, these spiritual practices have been replaced by the missionaries' religion. In addition to putting church scriptures into Naskapi, ancestral legends passed on by the elders have also been transcribed in the language so that children can learn and remember their spirituality. As translator and interpreter, Silas Nabinikabu plays an important role in his community.
La Bible, la translation de la Bible. En als ik het ben, we hadden Genesis. Hoe de je ben die kataben size. Nee, als ik het ben ja, de Genesis. Als je gaat niet staan, als 45 chapitres staan. En door de neem je ook neem je daar nog. Dat zenden met mij dat. Die me nu staan wel. In jouw heer. Wanneer ik chen no dogan is in de zender. Dega kara me nu staan. Koe beetje moet konen is kunnen we nu staan. Koe unu bendayan, kunja bendayan. Koe doet hij dat neem je ook. Die jab staan do. Imiano. Nästan det var väl särskilt måste både ut mot och ändå jag skulle gå. Jag vill gå och ta ut den och ta ut. Mag when när jag går ner med då. Jag när ska ta gå. När gå. Det är ju nog stada. Nu då att mag gå ska ta gå dit. Det är nog stada. Sig helst ska ta gå dit. Jag det nu 근데 돈에는 센데디 이거죠. 에너지면 아우덴 누가도 센데디.
The result that we've noticed, and it's already noticeable with the tests that we've done, the students are able to speak a more complex native language than before, and they're able to write it where they didn't have that ability before. So now they're communicating with their elders. They communicate with their elders in their own unique way of writing, which is the syllabic system.
John Anish is 68 years old, and during his life he covered a vast territory in the company of his parents. His grandfather was a shaman. In his youth, he often observed elders using the trembling tent to communicate with animal spirits. This was during the time they still inhabited the area around Fort Mackenzie and Davis Inlet. Joseph Dominic is of Naskapi origin, but after his parents' death, he was adopted by a Ninu family. Like all good hunters, he knows a lot about the weather. Before the days of writing, oral tradition was all important. Children learned about life through legends and stories told by the elders. The drum is a method of long-distance communication. It allows the player to develop a special language to converse with the invisible world or with other beings in the universe. Joe Dominic is telling a story. Today at the school, the elders use new media to transmit and perpetuate teachings received from their parents.
The message I will have is that you ensure the children that you have are able to learn their language, to be proud of themselves as Aboriginal people. And if a school is successful in doing that, the students will develop to their fullest potential. And once they're proud of themselves, as Native people, they will use that pride to learn more about the world.
In addition to passing on the traditional Naskapi way of life to the younger generation, Joe Guanish is one of the people helping design teaching materials for children. He makes an invaluable contribution through his work.
Daar wordt tot om ons heen, die is Tsjechisch gedaan, die was de nationaal nou. Maar de etenskast dat ook niet in de mono deze gedaan, winde daar we wat je wil. Maar meer mij zie je dat dat snoem hegen we dat man dat daar winde de midana cita James anyway.
Kijk wat die zeggen is niet zo de boy. Ja, zeker boy. Als je maar gewoon zie maar was het. Ako man sinigan ato ka naman. Ako man, wiwanda ko na siya to si Cottage. Ako no so sa side man dito sinijan. Nasasa ka na isina ko tsakwan. Jawa wito man. Kaya ko. Ako ayaw ko na wabati ko at pambito ko at mami ko. Si Chani ayaw wabato mo siya jawa wito mo ko. Ang dami mo sinigan is. Ako was kasi mo stoto mo siya mo si Victabi o di was wito ka was. Asti mo siya bitay ito ko. Ako niya yung wiyo niya at toto mo si niya yung niya kasi umamiyustan. Ako kasi man chikan ba toto ko siya. Miya mo ko na kanay ay di siya di siya na. Ako di siya na daw ya beto ko yung hospital no to. Ako di siya yung diagnosis si niya ay na no. Ako na yung speech. Namiyo na di siya bisko siya.
We'd appreciate your comments on our program and any suggestions you might have for future episodes. Just drop us a line or look in on our website. Thanks for joining us, and see you next week for more language adventures on Finding Our Talk.